I'm gonna move on to another story that's still surrounding this whole thing. Okay, Wack 100 has been on a war path since this whole thing has been going on. He's tried to made sure that he's out of the city. He's far in the mountains right now, which he confirmed on the No Jumper news earlier today. But I think that this whole rolling 60s Rico thing is making Wack unravel. And I'm not saying unravel in the ways of him being on some rat, okay? Y'all can make your own judgment about this, okay? But as far as him unraveling and crashing out on people, he crashed on AKADEMIKS earlier. He was calling them all kind of bitches and shit like that. He crashed out on Trap Lord Ross because Trap Lord Ross pointed out a part of the paperwork where Big U had him in a compromising position where he was begging for his life. He denied it vehemently. What are you saying over here, Big Chill? Saw on Damn Homie's channel. Yeah, also big salute to Damn Homie. I've seen that she's been doing her prison talk where she's getting in contact with a lot of these people. Hope you're enjoying the video. Do me a quick favor while you're here and smash that like button so we can break the algorithm. And join the comment gang and subscribe. It's free. We'll get back to what's going on with Damn Homie in a second. But Wack 100 has been out here. He's been pressing. He went a little bit crazy on AKADEMIKS pause earlier to last night. I'll pull up the clip via Twitter. I'm telling you, I've been living on Twitter.
I know, but I got a hell of a
You don't know nothing about. You ain't never even been booked.
Hold on.
So this is the same question that AKADEMIKS is pressing him about. It's the same question that I guess that came up with Trap Lord Ross. All right, the whole thing with him getting pressed by Big U. They went over to his car, some shit like that. So I want to go over exactly just how Wack is reacting, because Wack is reacting, trying to deny it, but then the way he's going off, he's kind of gone off the deep end. And this goes into a little bit more as far as I guess AKADEMIKS holding Wack's feet to the fire and taking some kind of accountability in some of these issues, like what we were watching earlier with the Luce Cannon video. Like he's like, "Tell me more, nephew." So let's get into it.
What the fuck you be talking about half the time?
Wack, I think neither one of us has had federal charges. Feds is different. We
it
both,
don't matter.
You haven't had feds.
Hey, bro, the feds is not wasting their time with a nigga talking about he want to fight a nigga.
Well, why do they waste their time to go talk to Adam then? If so, they're threatening you. They wouldn't waste their time to talk to you, but they would.
So I'm gonna ask you guys also in a poll right here, and for the replay of this later on, let me know in the comments below. Do y'all think that the feds actually went to go speak to Wack 100 as well? Because this is what AKADEMIKS is trying to get to the bottom of. We just saw that, Adam 22 had to go speak with his lawyers and go handle that in a way where it's like, listen, you guys want this Big U tape or this footage that's gone? Well, take it. Y'all think that Wack got the same treatment?
They're talking to Adam about Brick Baby. Brick Baby's an employee. I don't know. Shit, gotta ask him. Shit, Brick Baby's an employee.
It makes sense though, yo, Wack. It makes sense.
You a weirdo too. You niggas, look, let me break something down, Y'all want to put me in something.
No. It's not putting you in anything.
Listen,
I'm asking
just because I do a podcast with a nigga don't mean I do everything with a nigga. When I do it you from 12 to 1 is what I do with you from 12 to 1. What the fuck you doing from 9 to 12 is your business. So,
making points. Hit that like button also for all those people who might be just popping into the chat right now.
This shit is 2021 shit, 2022 shit, 2023, 2024. Fucking Brick Baby. I know the world didn't know who he was till 2023 or late 2022 when he got to No Jumper. He's a nobody. Let's establish that now. Nigga was in fucking Atlanta.
And listen, big salute to AKADEMIKS, because AKADEMIKS knows how to speak Wack 100. He knows how to weave through Wack's all this stuff that he be trying to say to try to, take you off of your square, right? Watch.
And I've never seen this nigga day in my life. Let's establish that.
Okay, but Wack, you're still
Right?
changing the point.
No, I'm not.
Let's go, Wack.
If they talked,
Me and Big U stopped
Adam,
talking.
if they
Me
talked
and
to
Big
Adam,
U wasn't talking.
if they talked to Adam, I would assume they would at least. Again, Adam's not in trouble. It's not like
Man, you weird as a.
See. He's trying to smooth it over. He's like, Adam's not even in trouble. Wack's just gonna try to violate him.
If you listen, listen. If you assume that,
yeah,
I don't own no
random
jumper,
assumption.
nigga.
Like
I don't own no jumper.
This is perfect deflection techniques when you just talk over somebody. You know, he has a very booming voice, so he knows that he can overtalk you. So when you're trying to make good points, he'll just say, "What you talking about, weird ass nigga? On Pyru," and basically you just get drowned out. All right.
I don't have employees at No Jumper. I'm a partner on one show.
I gotta turn out
You
my.
get it? I don't control the
Jesus.
building.
No.
I don't control cameras.
Wack.
I don't.
Look at AKADEMIKS. Poor Ack, man. Ack is just looking under duress. You could do it, Ack. Push through, bro.
Control payroll, bro.
Wack,
Stop playing with me with these
No. That's not the angle I'm saying. What I'm saying is that
stop playing with me with these narratives,
yo,
bro.
Big U is the.
I ain't got nothing to do with extorting, sex trafficking, a murder of a fucking football player, a fucking grid.
Hold on. Good question. Big salute to Brown Skin Dragon. She asked, question Friday, when referring to the feds, do you ever use the word we? No. I personally don't. But like I said, you know, they got similarities, you know? Some of the ways that Wack acts, and I'm not trying to accuse Wack of that because he gets very upset, offended when you call him that. But he has a lot of similarities, asking questions, the same question multiple times in different ways to try to fish out information, recording phone calls, all these different things. It just, how can I explain it? What's that skit was? I think it could have been Chris Rock when he was like, "You're not a crackhead, but you're acting crackish." All right, he ain't a fed, but he's acting fetish. Not fetish. Well, shit, copish. Let's use that. You know what I'm saying? Fetish is just a whole other word. And you know, he got his 3 fingers thing. That's a whole other conversation we don't want to get into.
That I've been attacking and exposing for the last couple years. I ain't got nothing to do with what a nigga got caught with at his house. I ain't got nothing to do with a dispensary.
Yeah, but
stop trying to put my name in shit, bro.
Right, but they did mention an incident that they're saying
that perfect deflection technique right there. This guy said, I ain't got nothing to do with their dispensary. I ain't got nothing to do. This nigga not asking you that, bro. He's asking you, did the feds even talk to you? Because Adam obviously got approached by the feds. You be talking big talk on all these podcasts. Did they just approach you? Answer the question, yes or no, bro.
You Enterprise tried to step to you and they weren't successful. So
no, they mentioned Big U having a phone call. They didn't mention witness or CI reports. See, this will use a little bitty mental midget. If it would have said she witness 1 or CI reports, this happened, then you got a point. This is Big U on the phone as Luce Cannon is saying, we robbed MEEK MILL, which has been a lie. I told you that was a lie. Did I not? Sure, bro, it's a fucking lie. Nobody robbed MEEK MILL. I told you that. That's cap.
Yeah, MEEK MILL also dispelled that rumor. He said ain't nobody robbed him.
None of that never happened. Tiffy Bay was there. He ain't going for none of that. That nigga gonna come back on a Delta flight dead before he let a nigga just rob MEEK MILL in front of him.
Wait. Did you say that to Luce when he was free?
Shit.
Did you say that to Luce? Did you tell Luce?
I told Luce that. That's cap.
So you told Luce I think you're lying.
It wasn't even about no money. It wasn't even about no money. Look, MEEK MILL told Big U, I'll give you a free. They said, could you come perform for the kids? He said, cool, I'll come perform for the kids for free. The kids right? Big U, with his slick ass, snake ass, you know what he does? He goes sells the date to a promoter. So somebody called Meek to book him on that date. Meek took his bag, and because he was free for the kids, he said, yo, change the date. Big U goes into a panic. Why? Because he's doing some sleaze bag shit, and he just sold the date for the, to a...
All right, now you're super diverting. I'm going to show you all what they're talking about right here. This nigga takes us on super wormholes, bro. Jesus Christ.
To the intro. God damn it.
He walked in. As soon as he walked in or whatever, all the security that was with him, they spent around. I grabbed Cubs. Bro, what's up? Get on the phone with Ross.
Honey, all right. That's enough now.
Get
We're
on
not
the
going to
phone
tell
with
all
Ross.
the
No,
details.
we got
This nigga loves jail. Holy shit, bro. Way to snitch on yourself.
to hear this one.
I said,
Oh,
get on
Lord.
the phone with Ross.
I can't help it either. And it acts like, you roll up my sleeves. Let me hear this one.
This one will go viral.
Let's go.
Get on the phone with Ross.
It is gonna go viral.
So he got on the phone with Ross. I took on the phone with Ross.
Wait. So he didn't start like squaring up, trying to swing and nothing like that?
And what?
You grabbed him by the shoulder, like you put your hands on a grown man. He from the trenches.
Like this.
He from the trenches.
Yeah, I know. A nigga from the trenches, but no, it don't work like that.
So he called Rick Ross.
Yeah. And
Right there in the club.
Yeah. And then Ross.
Imagine if his cell reception was bad. Fuck.
You stupid.
Listen, the crazy part about it is,
So imagine Ross ain't pick up. Like, all right, so he called Ross. Why'd you have him call Ross? This is crazy.
because we needed that bag, or because was.
Oh, he owed y'all money.
No, he didn't owe no money.
They're gonna be running through Ack's hard drives next. Yo, Ack, fall back, bro. All right. You all over there in New Jersey. You're not anywhere near where the LA Rico is happening, but just keep your eye on the cameras. Make sure there's no white vans around. All right. Pray for Ack, bro.
We took the money.
Oh, this was extortion. Oh shit.
It's not extortion.
Ken, all right.
See, yeah, we don't want
See, I might have to probably bail him out after this
We
interview.
don't want to.
No. We'll just say Meek Mill snitch on him. It's fine. Meek ain't gonna tell.
Look, we don't want to.
Not after this interview. 2 years later, or a year and a half later.
Get the extortion part. It was just a business transaction.
The
How
Fed
much
take
I
their
charge?
time.
50. That's it.
50,000?
That's crazy.
Now we squabbling in there. What? Wait, how many of y'all was there? Was just you?
No, it was probably about like 50.
50,000?
50 of y'all? 1,000 per person. Nigga, all right, cool. Yeah, I might get that 50. Then he was hot as hell, right? Wait. So who's
50,000?
I'm pretty sure like Ross hasn't answered to this. Meek neither. They're probably saying this nigga lying. We ain't sending this nigga no money. How did y'all receive the cash?
Cash.
They gave you cash money.
Yeah. No, they ain't gonna say nobody lying. That's why Meek and Nipsey became cool after that situation, because they started using the same PR. So Meek got smart and started hitting Nipsey up, and that's why the Big U feud kept going with Nipsey.
They're gonna be using all of this shit.
Oh, so that's kind of like, yo, if I'm cool with Nipsey, now is the homies from Road 60s ain't gonna keep tapping me on the shoulder and asking for the bag, because now I'm kind of tapped in.
Yeah, and
Yo. These guys, and I'm not even blaming the podcasters, because like, yo, listen, I would be asking the same questions. So when we put it all together now, break that down. We ain't trying to put y'all in jail. We ain't expecting niggas to go to jail, but like, if you snitching on yourself, that's just gonna go 1 million views, fam. Let's be real. Rappers snitching on themselves go crazy in the algorithm.
so they kept beefing because it was like, Big U looking at it like, nigga, BT coming up, the Oscars coming up.
Wait,
like,
so Big U was with
all
it?
money.
You're not with it.
What?
He wouldn't be with y'all jacking up an artist.
Yo, don't do it, man. This nigga just like, wait a minute. Pull it back. Rewind. Say it slower.
No, I mean, he be in a parking lot. That's just the type of nigga he is.
But he would know about it.
No, he knows about everything like that because if just
About
like
everything.
you beefing with a nigga and I fuck with you,
Yeah.
Oh,
automatically off top, I'm beefing with that same nigga because that's just how.
okay. Let me be clear also, all right? Sorry. All right. The entertaining thing to me, why I'm laughing, is I'm not laughing at people's downfalls or people being in jail. Let's be clear about that. All right. All these people have families. Let's be serious for a second. Ah! Let me be serious for a second. I'm not laughing at these guys being in jail because I don't want to see none of these guys in jail. None of them are diddlers or any of those types of things that are, keep them. All right. They're just a bunch of gangbangers. We're just dumb, just stupid. All right. What I'm laughing at is just the willingness to self-snitch. They're just mouth vomiting. What else you want to know, bro? I put the gun to his head. I bought the gun on Tuesday. Like, you want me to say it slower? What part don't you understand? When I tied him up or when we got the ransom money? Like, it's so crazy to me that it's comical. I just need to put that out there as a disclaimer. Maybe I should have put that at the beginning of this segment here because people ain't going to see that part. Maybe they'll be like, Friday, you're an asshole. You're just laughing at these guys' downfall. No, I'm laughing at their stupidity. You got to admit, it's hilarious how stupid these niggas are. Holy shit, man. They're so... Niggas is better at telling on themselves than gangbanging.
How the shit is. It's
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna let nobody talk shit about you, and that make me look like a bitch, or it makes me feel weird because how comfortable can you be talking shit about a nigga that I fuck with to me? You get what I'm saying?
True.
And the rules of it is like, bro, we're gonna lay you down. We're gonna get you. Why you think at All-Star Weekend, everybody
Points are being made right now in the chat. Comment gang scrawling. Big Chill says, how he survived this long is crazy. Facts. Like, this nigga needs a helmet, bro. How are you this stupid, my nigga? You're just this is not even no jumper. People are like looking at no jumper, like, oh my god, yo, this nigga went on no jumper and snitched on himself. Nah, bro, this guy is a professional snitch on himself. He's not a professional snitch on other people. He's a professional at snitching on himself. He's made it into an art form, like can we say? Like, bruh, the statute of limitation is not even close to up on this shit. Like, this shit is like fresh crime. You know what I mean? Right out the oven. And let me tell you about it. Want me to slow it down for you?
get robbed. Why you think all the rappers that go to LA always get killed? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why
It's
you think
because,
it's
nigga,
us?
it be backdoor moments.
So if Meek had that 50 piece or Ross was like, yo, you know what I mean? I can't afford it right now. He in the trunk.
Yeah, of course.
Damn.
Like we grabbed a nigga and took him outside and we waited.
Wait, for real?
Yeah,
Nah, this is... Yo, can anybody corroborate?
I'm done. Nigga, say it again.
Damn.
Like we grabbed a nigga and took him outside and we waited.
Wait, for real?
Yeah,
Nah, this is great. Yo, can anybody corroborate this?
Man, you better ask Gilly. Shit, Gilly
No?
Oh,
got stripped down by
he's
the homie.
cooperating. Oh,
Because of
Billy
Big
was
E.
there.
Wait, Gilly?
Yeah, the homie Rose and them stripped.
We're talking about Gilly the kid. We're talking about the guy with the podcast. We're
Yeah,
talking
of
about
course.
$1 million
Gilly the
worth of
kid.
game.
Yup.
Yes, that Gilly.
He got his son stripped down and they stripped down Gilly.
What do you like for what? Like what? What do you mean?
That's just how it goes. Like everybody telling
That's some
me,
real shit?
No, real shit. They stripped him down, stripped him and his son down, and then
It
Gilly
really happened.
is being a whole ass
I
nigga
seen him do it.
and letting the shit ride. He said he on Big U comment talking about, oh, they saying you robbed me, ha ha ha, nigga. The homie that did it telling you he robbed you.
I
You
seen him
didn't do
do
nothing
it.
about it.
I don't have the sound effect. I'm gonna do it myself. I seen
Nigga
him
took
do
you
it.
and laid down your son, nigga, and you laughing with the nigga that set the play up.
Damn. So basically, you're saying that if I go to LA, do not check in with Big U. I'm gonna get robbed and stripped. That's
Yeah,
Probably.
definitely.
Hey. Ta-da. The Art of Snitching on Yourself. Featuring Luce Cannon. Cannons. Holy, bro. This guy's good.
Promoter for some bread. So he's getting mad saying, nah, you got to do this date. Meek like, nah, I ain't doing the date. I got to pick up a bag.
Okay, so he's going to crash out on AKADEMIKS just now.
I got 6 figures over here. Go get this bag. I'm going to do this, and then I'll do your free date. You can't control a nigga giving you a free date. You get what I'm saying? So all that was a transfer date. All this money shit and all this took a change shit. Hey, bro, them Philly niggas come out here 15, 20 deep, bro. It's like we in Miami 15, 20 deep. You ain't taking nothing from us, bro. Cause it's real. That shit been capped.
Hey, listen, Wack. I only ask you because I'm like, yo, if I'm anybody even that used to even argue with Big U, I'd be spooked because I'm telling you, the feds are probably going around knocking on doors.
For what? Hey, bro.
No, because I wouldn't want to talk to them. I wouldn't want to talk to the feds.
Year investigation.
Okay.
Ak is focused. You know what I'm saying? No. Okay, thanks for that story, but let's stay on this though. Like, did the feds come talk to you?
You think they don't know what they looking at, what they want to do, what they trying to do? A nigga on the phone talking is a nigga on the phone talking. Unless he's saying a crime is being committed, they don't pay it no attention. What a nigga say he want to do.
Okay, so explain why they're going to act, because Adam says he's gonna. Which, by the way, I think that's stupid.
I'm not fucking Adam. Adam is the owner of the building. Brick is an employee of Adams. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Yeah, Wack. But they wouldn't be.
I don't control.
They wouldn't be subpoenaing Jeff Bezos if somebody from Amazon is going to motherfucking.
Shut the fuck up about
they
Jeff Bezos. You stupid as a motherfucker. They would have went to that build, nigga, and whoever build he worked in, they gonna go talk to the motherfucker running it. No jumper, ain't no fucking Amazon. They don't gotta talk to them. They can subpoena the whole shit. They could just run in there and go take the DVR. Hey, bro, they can do what they want. Adam is the dude's boss. Adam is only one person control that building. That's Adam. The videos, I don't know what the fuck. You gotta ask him.
Well, for Keefe D with Vlad, they felt that there was a confession given to Vlad. If you're gonna talk to federal authorities that are talking about RICO, even if you have nothing to do with it, have
Adam,
a lawyer.
First of all, he don't know nothing about Big U. He don't know nothing about Luce Cannon, but
I need to check in the chat over here. I'm asking right now in a poll: was Wack 100 approached by feds already? 88% of y'all are saying yes, and only 12% of y'all don't think that should happen. I don't know, Wack.
No. Wack. Let me clear that up. No, let me clear that up. Let me clear that up.
Oh, here's the crash out. Here's the crash out.
I would hope not.
You and the rest of these bitch ass niggas stop trying to incorporate me in something that ain't got nothing to do with me, homie. You nowhere in there.
No, hold on. Wait.
Where you see shit was orchestrated with Wack 100.
Wait. Wack.
Stop trying to
No.
Wait. That ain't got nothing to do with me, nigga.
Wait. Wack.
I ain't from rolling 60s.
Wack. Let me clear that up. No, let me clear that up. Let me clear it up. I'm not
trying. What are you talking about?
No, I'm not saying you had nothing to do with anything.
No, that's what you keep.
No. Let me clarify.
Hey, look, bro. Get in your lane, bro.
No.
Some shit is disrespectful.
Here we go.
No. Only thing,
bro.
I wasn't
in
trying
your lane, bro.
I'm gonna ask you.
Wait,
I don't know if you dumb or slow.
No.
Or you just playing for content.
No.
He's getting pissed.
No. Hold on. You think I'm saying something I'm not?
Did you read all the shit?
Yeah. No.
What do I got to do with any of it?
I think that the feds would want you to be listed as a victim.
I'm not a victim, dummy.
No, hold on. I'm not saying you are, but I think they would want
to happen to you.
Okay, I think they would want to talk to you in that sense, and you could probably say no. You could probably be like, "No, I'm good."
But to you, bro.
But
let me explain something to you.
He's about to go in,
bro. I'm gonna say this one more time, bro.
For the people in the back,
that paperwork, none of those actions No laws were broken when it comes to my name. It's just a nigga talking.
Okay.
And the nigga's not talking about having me assassinated. He's not talking about kidnapping me. He's not even saying killing me.
Well, he didn't say break his
He
jaw.
said, I want to break his jaw. If that's the case, niggas should be investigated every day, right?
I mean, that's true too. But well, you know how Ricos go. A Rico.
Salute to AKADEMIKS. I feel like AKADEMIKS did a good job here of holding Wack's feet to the flame when it came to this whole thing. I think they've already spoken behind the scenes, and the real answers are really happening behind the scenes. So we're not going to get to know what really happened. We can just pontificate. We could just give our opinions. But in my opinion, as somebody who's been doing content for years, and I've also, have had police officers on road show me, hey, yeah, watch the podcast, IRL. I would believe that maybe the feds gave Wack a call. I'm not saying that Wack is snitching. All right, let's not do that. But they gave Wack a phone call when it came to this whole thing as being one of the people who are in the paperwork that allegedly was held at gunpoint and was begging for his life. If that type of shit is happening, I feel like the feds are going to want to talk to you. They might want to ask you, or even subpoena you so that you can testify in court. It doesn't necessarily mean that you go to court, but at least a subpoena might have went out. But to be determined. We'll keep our eyes on this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I need to get off of the West Coast anyway. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.